beside me, but your eyes were miles away. I could feel the distance growing in the words we didn't say. Your fingers traced my shoulder like you were saying goodbye, and every quiet second felt like another lie. I held my breath in the darkness, hoping you'd hold me tight. But silence was the loudest thing in the middle of that night. I cried between your heartbeats while you were fast asleep, counting every second of promises you couldn't keep. My tears fell softly in the space where love used to be. I cried between your heartbeats, but you never cried for me. The ceiling heard my whisper when I said please don't go, but your arms around my body didn't feel like home. Your heartbeat used to calm me like a steady lullaby. Now it sounded like a countdown to the last goodbye. I memorized the rhythm of a love about to break. Every pose was pulling us closer to heartache. I cried between your heartbeats while you were fast asleep, counting every second of promises you couldn't keep. My tears fell softly in the space where love used to be. I cried between your heartbeats, but you never cried for me. Maybe love was fading long before that night. Maybe I was holding on to something out of sight. I was breaking quietly in the dark so you won't see how much it hurt to love you more than you loved me. I cried between your heartbeats, listening to them slow, knowing when the morning came you'd finally let me go. My tears were all the proof of what we used to be. I cried between your heartbeats and lost you silently. Lost you silently. I found it in the corner of my closet on the floor, still holding your cologne like you just walked out the door. Sleeves a little faded from the nights you held me close. Now it's just a memory of the love I miss the most. I press it to my chest like it can feel my pain, but fabric doesn't answer when I call your name. It's the sound of tears on your old hoodie, falling like a quiet rain. Every drop a broken promise, every stain your name. I wrapped myself in what's left of you, but it don't feel the same. It's the sound of tears on your old hoodie, crying love in vain. The pocket where your hands were still feels a little warm, like it's trying to protect me from this lonely storm. Your laughter's in the threads, your heartbeat in the seams. Now I'm drowning in the silence of unfinished dreams. I hold it like it's you, but it's just cotton and regret. And every tear that falls is one I can't forget. It's the sound of tears on your old hoodie, falling like a quiet rain. Every drop a broken promise, every stain your name. I wrap myself in what's left of you, but it don't feel the same. It's the sound of tears on your old hoodie, crying love in vain. Baby, I should let it go, give it back to yesterday, but it's the only piece of you that chose to stay. If I wash it, will you fade? If I keep it, will I heal? Or am I just holding on to something I can't feel? It's the sound of tears on your old hoodie, echoing through the night. A love that used to hold me, now barely holding tight. I bury my face in memories that slowly slip away. It's the sound of tears on your old hoodie, begging you to stay. It's the sound of tears on your old hoodie, begging you to stay. The streetlight paints your outline on the empty bedroom wall. I still see a shadow breathing, though you're not here at all. The curtains barely moving, like the night is holding you. I lie awake beside it, not knowing what to do. Your side of the bed is colder, but I swear I feel your heat. Every memory is whispering from the hollow of these sheets. I'm crying where your shadow sleeps, in the silence you left behind, tracing shapes of what we were with trembling hands of mine. The dark still knows your name, even if you don't know mine. I'm crying where your shadow sleeps, in love with what I can't rewind. Your picture on the dresser feels like it's watching me, like it knows I'm falling into what we used to be. Your laughter haunts the hallway, footsteps in my mind. I keep chasing after echoes, the time won't let me fight. The moonlight through the window turns my tears to silver lines. Every drop a reminder of the love I left behind. I'm crying where your shadow sleeps, in the silence you left behind, tracing shapes of what we were with trembling hands of mine. The dark still knows your name, even if you don't know mine. I'm crying where your shadow sleeps, in love with what I can't rewind. Maybe shadows fade at sunrise, maybe hurts learn how to heal. But right now the night feels endless, and this pain feels too real. If your ghost could heal me, would it turn around or leave me here still breaking without a single sound? Tears on an empty pillow, where your shadow used to sleep. We were standing on the shoreline, barefoot in the tide. You said forever softly, with the ocean in your eyes. I believed every whisper, like it was carved in stone. But waves don't keep their promises, and now I'm here alone. You traced my name beside yours on the edge of the sea, but the water had a different plan for you and me. Love wrote my name in water where it couldn't stay. One gentle wave between us, and it all washed away. I thought we were forever, but forever slipped from view. Love wrote my name in water and erased me from you. I still hear the ocean calling, like it knows my pain. Every tide comes rushing back, but never you again. Your footprints disappeared before I could understand how something felt so solid could dissolve like sand. I was building dreams on shorelines where nothing's meant to last, trying to hold tomorrow with the echo of the past. Love wrote my name in water where it couldn't stay. One gentle wave between us, and it all washed away. I thought we were forever, but forever slipped from view. Love wrote my name in water and erased me from you. Maybe I was just a season drifting through your sea, a chapter that you closed while it was home to me. If love was meant to last, why did it fade so fast? Why did your goodbye hit like a storm that passed? Love wrote my name in water. I watched it disappear, standing in the silence with salt inside my tears. The tide keeps moving forward, but I'm still missing you. Love wrote my name in water, like I never belonged to you. Love wrote my name in water. The clouds are hanging heavy, like they knew what we would say. Thunder in the distance as you slowly walked away. The wind pulled at my jacket like it wanted you to stay. But storms don't ask for mercy, they just take the light away. Your words fell like cold rain on a heart already cracked. I tried to hold the pieces, but you never looked back. I wept beneath our broken sky while lightning split our truth. Every flash revealed the lies we were hiding in our youth. The rain kept pouring down on me like it knew what we went through. I wet beneath our broken sky, still in love with you. shadow blurred in puddles as the night erased your face. I tasted tears and raindrops, but couldn't tell their place. The heavens cried beside me, as if they understood how something once so beautiful could never stay that good. The silence after thunder was louder than before, like the sky was closing on what we had in store. I wept beneath our broken sky till the storm began to fade. Left with nothing but the echoes of the promises we made. Now the sun feels unfamiliar, like it doesn't shine as true. I wept beneath our broken sky and lost myself in you. The room was quiet as a whisper, streetlights fading through the blinds. Your side of the bed was empty, but you were heavy on my mind. I turned toward the silence where your heartbeat used to be, and the space between the sheets started swallowing me. I tried to close my eyes, pretend you were the same, but tears have a way of falling when you say your lover's name. It was the night my pillow learned your name, soaked in every tear I couldn't hide. I whispered to you like a prayer in the dark while breaking down inside. Every breath felt like goodbye, every memory felt the same. It was the night my pillow learned your name. Your ghost was in the blankets, in the hollow of my chest. I held on to your absence like it might let me rest. The clock kept ticking louder, like it knew I couldn't sleep, counting every second since you stopped loving me. I pressed my face into the fabric like it could take the blame, but all it did was hold the sound of me calling your name. It was the night my pillow learned your name, soaked in every tear I couldn't hide. I whispered to you like a prayer in the dark while breaking down inside. Every breath felt like goodbye, every memory felt the same. It was the night my pillow learned your name. Maybe morning brings forgiveness, maybe daylight heals the pain, but the dark knows every secret of a heart out in the rain. If loving you was easy, letting go's a war, and I'm fighting with the echo of who we were before. It was the night my pillow learned your name, and memorized my silent cries. The moonlight saw me shatter to sleepless swollen eyes. Now the dawn feels colder, like love was just a flame. It was the night my pillow learned your name. Your headlights disappeared at the end of our street. Red lights fading slowly, like your love for me. The engine's echo lingered long after you were gone, and I stood there frozen with the porch light on. Key still in my shaking hand, words still on my tongue. I thought you'd turn around before the night was done. Tears falling in an empty driveway where you used to say goodbye. Concrete holding all the promises we left there to die. I'm standing where you left me, under a broken sky. Tears falling in an empty driveway, watching your taillights fade from my life. The wind feels colder now without your car door slam. No music through the windows, no second chance at damn. Your title marks are fading from the place we used to start, and every inch of pavement feels like my shattered heart. I replay our last words like they might change somehow, but silence is the only thing that's parted now. Tears falling in an empty driveway where you used to say goodbye. Concrete holding all the promises we left there to die. I'm standing where you left me, under a broken sky. Tears falling in an empty driveway, watching your taillights fade from my life. Maybe you're by your tracks. Tears falling in an empty dirty ways. The night you drove out of my the night you drove out of my life. Yeah, I still see your outline in the corner of my room. Every shadow on the wall is bending towards your gloom. I reach across the silence, hoping to feel you near, but all I touch is empty air and my own falling tears. Your laughter lingers softly like a ghost I can't undo. Every heartbeat I remember is shaped like you. I'm crying in the shape of you. Every teardrop knows your face, falling like it's meant to be. A love I can't replace. The world has moved around me, but my heart's still stuck in view. I'm crying in the shape of you. Lost in everything I do. Your perfume haunts the curtains, your whispers in the sheets. Every corner of this room holds the echo of your feet. I try to trace your shadow, but it slips like morning dew. And all my hands can hold are memories of you. The pillow bears your warmth, the walls keep every clue. Even though you're gone, I'm crying in the shape of you. I'm crying in the shape of you. Every teardrop knows your face, falling like it's meant to be. The love I can't replace. The world has moved around me, but my heart's still stuck in you. I'm crying in the shape of you. Lost in everything I do. If I could call your outline into the corners of my mind, maybe the tears will soften and I finally leave you behind. Reshape is all I know, you're the form of love I've died. So I keep on crying quietly for what we once had and lost. I'm crying in the shape of you. Every teardrop knows your face, falling into empty spaces that no one can replace. The world moves on without us, but my heart still beats for two. I'm crying in the shape of you. Forever, just me and you. I see you in every shadow, every corner of this room. The echoes of your laughter still linger like perfume. I tell my heart to move on, to let the past decay, but my eyes keep replaying the things you didn't say. Every picture, every memory burns into my mind. No matter how I try, I can't leave you behind. When my eyes refuse to forget, every tear became a flame, lighting up the darkest corners where I still call your name. I try to turn my gaze away, but it's always there, sad, when my eyes refuse to forget. You're haunting me, the city moves around me, but your face won't fade. Every street feels empty since you walked away. I close my eyes to dream, but even then you stay, a shadow in the silence that never goes away. I thought time would soften the ache that won't relent, but memory has a stubborn heart, and mine is heaven sent. When my eyes refuse to forget, every tear became a flame, lighting up the darkest corners where I still call your name. I try to turn my gaze away, but it's always there, sad, when my eyes refuse to forget. Your heart's in me, maybe someday I'll look and see a world without your face, but today my vision holds the ghost of our embrace. No matter how I close my eyes, no matter how I try, you live inside my memory, where love refused to die. When my eyes refuse to forget, even tears can't wash away the traces of your love that linger night and day. I walk through shadows of your touch, in the spaces where we met, forever trapped in the moment. When my eyes refuse to forget. watch the rain slide down the window, like the way it fell from your eyes. Every drop a silent echo of our love and all its lies. I reached for you in the darkness, but your hand had slipped away, and all I had left to give were the words I didn't say. I thought forever meant forever, but forever left me behind. Every memory keeps haunting, every tear I can't rewind. 1,000 tears too late, falling where your heart once lay. I tried to hold on, tried to save what slipped through my hands that day. Love came and left me crying in the shadow of your fate, and all I can do now is believe. 1,000 tears too late. I walked through streets we wandered, the echoes call your name. The laughter that once held me now is just a flame. Your voice is in the silence, your shadow in the night, and every step I take without you feels empty in its fight. I wish the promises to the darkness, hoping you hear them still, but the world moved on without us, and I'm standing here against the chill. 1,000 tears too late, falling where your heart once lay. I tried to hold on, tried to save what slipped through my hands that day. Love came and left me crying in the shadow of your face, and all I can do now is believe. 1,000 tears too late, 1,000 tears too late. Maybe if I'd spoken sooner, maybe if I had stayed, the storm would have never broken the love we threw away. But time doesn't answer questions, and hearts can't hit rewind. So I live with the silence and the tears you left behind. 1,000 tears too late, falling on the ground we knew. Every drop of memory, every drop still you. I tried to turn back the river, try to rewrite fate, but all I own tonight were 1,000 tears too late. The room was quiet, heavy with nothing. Every word I wanted stayed unsaid. I poured my heart into the darkness while your shadow lay in bed. I searched for signs of caring in the spaces between your eyes, but all I found was silence and the echo of our goodbyes. I spoke to the walls and the empty air, hoping you would hear, but silence has a way of breaking everything that's near. I left my tears in your silence, where you never came to see. Every drop a little confession of the love you took from me. I tried to fill the emptiness, but it swallowed me whole. I left my tears in your silence, and you never touched my soul. Your cry was a language I could never understand. Every sigh you didn't give me slipped like sand through my hands. I begged for even a whisper, a glance, a sign, a name. But silence was the only thing that played our broken game. I held my sorrow close, like it could fill the space, but your absence only grew when I fell from your embrace. I left my tears in your silence, where you never came to see. Every drop a little confession of the love you took from me. I tried to fill the emptiness, but it swallowed me whole. I left my tears in your silence, and you never touched my soul. Maybe one day you'll hear the cries I left behind. Every tear a quiet story of a love you never mind. I love you in the shadows, I loved you in vain, and your silence is the witness to my unending pain. I left my tears in your silence, where no one else can find the pieces of a broken heart. I tried so hard to bind. The world may move without us, but my soul remembers when I left my tears in your silence, and they're the story I tell. I left my tears in your silence, and they're the story I tell. I lie awake beneath the sky, counting constellations, they won't reply. Your name is whispered in the night, but the Stars don't answer, they hold no light. I reach my hand to empty space, hoping somehow I'll see your face. But the universe is cold and wide, and I'm alone where you should be by my side. Every shooting star reminds me of wishes we never made. Every twinkle in the darkness feels like a love that's betrayed. I'm crying under unanswered stars, falling tears like distant scars. The night is wide, the silence deep. I'm chasing dreams I cannot keep. Every light above ignores my pain. Every shadow calls your name. I'm crying under unanswered stars, along with your memory in my heart. The moon looks down but cannot speak. Its silver glow falls on my cheek. I whisper secrets to the night, hoping something hears my fight. The wind carries what I can't say across the sky so far away, but echoes die in the empty dark, leaving only the ache of my heart. I thought the heavens know our love, thought they keep our flame alive, but even constellations fade when hearts no longer strive. I'm crying under unanswered stars, falling tears like distant scars. And that is why the silence deep. I'm chasing dreams I cannot keep. Every light above ignores my pain. Every shadow calls your name. I'm crying under unanswered stars, along with your memory in my heart. And maybe someday I'll look again and see your face within the rain. But tonight the sky is empty, and I'm left with love's refrain. No light can guide me home, no warmth can hold me near. Only the endless night and the echo of your tears. I'm crying under unanswered stars, till the night gives way to day, hoping one of them will heal me, hoping you'll come my way. But for now I stay beneath the dark, where love left its scars, crying under unanswered stars. Forever holding who we are. I lie awake beneath the sky, counting constellations that won't reply. Your name is whispered in the night, but the stars don't answer, they hold no light. I reach my hand to empty space, hoping somehow I see your face. But the universe is cold and wide, and I'm alone where you should be by my side. Every shooting star reminds me of wishes we never made. Every twinkle in the darkness feels like a love that's betrayed. I'm crying under unanswered scars. The night is wide, the silence deep. I'm chasing dreams I cannot keep. Every light above ignores my pain. Every shadow calls your name. I'm crying under unanswered stars, alone with your memory in my heart. The moon looks down but cannot speak. Its silver glow falls on my cheek. I whisper secrets to the night, hoping something hears my fight. The wind carries what I can't say across the sky so far away, but echoes die in the empty dark, leaving only the ache of my heart. I fought the heavens, know our love, thought they'd keep our flame alive, but even constellations fade when hearts no longer strive. I'm crying under unanswered scars, falling tears like distant scars. The night is wide, the silence deep. I'm chasing dreams I cannot keep. Every light above ignores my pain. Every shadow calls your name. I'm crying under unanswered stars, alone with your memory in my heart. Oh, maybe someday I'll look again and see your face within the rain. But tonight the sky is empty and I'm left with love's refrain. No light can guide me home, no warmth can hold me near, only the endless bite and the echo of your tears. I'm crying under unanswered stars, till the night gives away to dead, hoping one of them will hear me, hoping you'll come my way. But for now I stay beneath the dark, where love left its scars. Crying under unanswered stars, forever holding who we are. I thought love was laughter, sunlight on our skin, but it whispered quiet sorrow from the moment we begin. Every smile held a shadow, every touch a fragile thread, and every word you left unspoken fell heavy on my head. I tried to hold you closer, tried to make it stay, but love had other lessons that taught me pain that way. Love meant learning how to cry in the quiet of the night, holding on to memories that slipped beyond my sight. Every tear a teacher, every heartbreak a guide. Love meant learning how to cry with you still by my side. counted all the moments when I should've let you go. But hearts don't read the signs, and eyes don't always know. Your absence grew like winter, cold and sharp and long. And every song I tried to sing turned into a broken song. I whispered prayers to the ceiling, hoping they'd reach your ear. But love was in the silence, and it left me with my fear. Love meant learning how to cry in the quiet of the night, holding on to memories that slipped beyond my sight. Every tear a teacher, every heartbreak a guide. Love meant learning how to cry with you still by my side. Maybe someday I'll remember the warmth without the pain. Maybe someday the rain will stop, love will start again. But tonight I learned these lessons, every heartbreak, every sigh. Love meant learning how to cry, and I did it with goodbye. Love meant learning how to cry, tears falling in the dark, each drop a little piece of us, each one a beating heart. I carry what we lost, though the world says it's time. Love meant learning how to cry, and your memory is The night refused to end for me, your goodbye still in the air. I stared at shadows on the wall, like you standing there. The moonlight on the window felt like a silent judge, watching me fall apart, knowing you wouldn't budge. Every hour passed so slowly, like time could feel my pain. Every breath I took without you felt heavy like the rain. I cried until the dawn felt cold, till the sky turned pale and gray. Tears falling like broken stories of the words you didn't say. The sun rose without mercy on a heart it couldn't hold. I cried until the dawn felt cold, and love felt old. Your side of the bed was empty, but your memory filled the space. I traced the outline of your pillow like I could still see your face. The clock kept counting heartbeats that no longer beat for us, and every silent second turned my hope to dust. I whispered to the morning, please don't let this shattered dreams like me. I cried until the dawn felt cold, till the sky turned pearl and gray. Tears falling like broken stories of the words you didn't say. The sun rose without mercy on a heart it couldn't hold. I cried until the dawn felt cold and love felt old. Maybe night was kinder, hiding what I lost. Maybe light just shows me the damage and the cost. The feeling comes with sunrise. Why does it hurt this way? Why does every morning feel like yesterday? I cried until the dawn felt cold, till the last star slipped away, holding on to a fading warmth of what we couldn't save. Now the day begins without you, but my heart still holds the night I cried until the dawn felt cold. The night I cried until the dawn felt cold.